Hi, I'm Michelle Shelton, and this is my left arm. As you can see, I've had the arthritis surgery on my thumb. I need both thumbs done, and opted to do my left one first. What they do is they cut in here, and there's a piece of bone in here that they remove, and then they take a tendon from your arm and they make a pillow effect in there. They pile that tendon in there, and it prevents the bones from hitting each other. And apparently, he said I should be good for 30 years, so I'm hoping that that is the case. I went to Dr. Lieber in Chandler, Arizona, and he was very good. My husband's an orthopedic nurse, and he said that Dr. Lieber does a great job. So I trust his advice. I had it last Friday, so that would be, sorry if the phone rang. That would be 5 days. Today's Wednesday. And the first day I did I did really well. I actually went to broker classes. I had the surgery at 11 a.m. and I went to broker classes. Someone's persistent. I went to broker classes in the afternoon. I'm a real estate agent and I'm getting my broker's license. Um, the anesthesiologist that I had was amazing. He actually did a block in there. So these fingers were numb and my thumb was numb. So I was in no pain. I didn't have to take, a lot of narcotics or anything. And I did a great job. I went through class, I retained the information. And then my husband drove me home. I slept the rest of the night. And then most of the day, the next day, I was on Tylenol 3 and slept the majority of the time. I have had some challenges with my hair. My husband blow dried it yesterday. He's at work today, and I did work today, but that's probably been my biggest challenge, and putting my bra on. So if somebody had a video, it would probably be on America's Funniest Videos or something, me trying to dry my hair and put my bra on. Everything else, for the most part, I can get by. My husband's been super helpful. Um, and I am sleeping in the spare bedroom because I have to have my arm propped up when I sleep, and then I roll over and I will hold it on the other side. It hasn't been bad. I've been using this handy little chopstick to kind of scratch. I'm afraid to go too high up in there, but it's really starting to bother me, like a dry skin or something under there. So I put some lotion on this and kind of rubbed it up in there, and that does seem to help. My fingers, as you can see, they're still, they're kind of fat fingers anyway, but these are still swollen. They're very tender. I've been kind of working them a little bit, but they're very tender. And so I'm not doing much of anything until next week. I go back to see him on the 30th. So that's going to be, I believe it's next Wednesday, week from today. I'm hoping to get this thing off and put some kind of temporary splint on. They call this a splint. It's not really a cast. It's actually soft on this side. As far as pain, I have a very high tolerance to pain, so I haven't really had any pain. I've been taking Tylenol 3 fairly regularly. I didn't take any today. I took ibuprofen. And I've had some weird pains, like I've had like some weird shooting pains down here. I'm guessing that's because they took the tendon there. And actually some pains in my wrist. So it'll be interesting to see what he did in there, because I don't know. That could be something totally different. Overall, I mean, so far I'm happy that I did it, other than the recovery of having no use of this arm as a challenge. It's hard to drive. I'm not a big drug person, so I don't like taking anything. But like I said, overall, I haven't really had any pain. Um, I think that a great doctor, great anesthesiologist, and yeah, I'll check in after I go to the doctor so you can see what kind of splint, or see what he does. I don't know what he's going to put on there, but I'm very happy. Both my thumbs, I've had a really hard time, and I haven't been able to open doors, unlock doors. I drop things all the time. So I'm looking forward to being pain-free, and I have to wait 3 months between hands. So I won't be able to do my right one until I get this one, pretty rehabbed and back in good use. There is a dust storm here in Arizona, and as you can hear, my dog wants in and he's going to tear up my door. So I will stop now, but I'll post another one. I found it very helpful going through and watching people's videos to hear what their experience was, and very differed. So I think it can be a painful surgery if you do not have a high tolerance for pain. Mostly I've found that I'm not in the best shape, and I found that my muscles here are sore because I walk around and hold my arm up all the time. I don't know why I do that, but my husband said, yeah, that's good. They said to keep it elevated. It just kind of came natural, but it has hurt my shoulder, made my shoulder hurt and some of my muscles in here. That's it. I'll check in again. Thanks so much for watching. Please feel free to ask questions or post underneath. Okay? Take care. Bye.